Art is the opposite. These worlds, to me, are not I've been drawing ever since I was a little kid, copying pictures out of coloring books. Medicine is very conservative, and rightly so. I think of one end, you have medicine. And over here, art is the opposite. It's a difficult mixture because they aren't supposed to go together. These worlds, to me, are not different. So one is way over here and one is way over here. I can go anywhere along that. Depth perception is one of the physical losses. They also lose peripheral vision. They're seeing different, their world becomes different. Their balance becomes different. They feel different. They're aware of the depth perception. But they're also aware, especially in our society, of looking different. No matter how good artistically, how close in color, how close in shape, it's always going to be inferior. They're never going to see. Really dealing with illusion. The iris itself is made up of many layers and can't create those fibers, so what I'm trying to do is create an illusion, like the illusion of a dilating pupil. The pupil is really a hole. There's about, in making an eye, about 12 steps. First one is taking an impression of the socket. This gives me the shape of the person's socket, which usually includes an implant. A lot of times with the implant, the purpose of it is to augment the socket or to fill up the socket, and also to attach the muscles to it to create as much movement as possible. An impression gives that fit. Then I take the impression and I cast that up in dental stone. When that settles, I break it apart, take out the impression, make a mold of it, and then I pour wax, hard ivory wax, into that. Then I'll have the shape that goes on the implant inside the eye. And I use wax so I can add to it and remove easily. We work on gaze, we work on movement, we work on the primary gaze is called, so it's lined up with the other eye. And when that is completed, a mold is made of that shape. Then that's packed with white acrylic. And the white acrylic is then cured. And then I grind it, pumice it, and polish it. And then it's ready to go. A lot of these are freak accidents. In some situations, especially trauma, some of the tissue might have been damaged, muscles might have been damaged. Whatever movement there is in the socket And whatever the tissue looks like, as long as it's healed up, I'll take an impression. I could actually do this a little bit faster, but I also want to get to know them and want them to get to know me, and spending time, especially in any kind of a practitioner these days in medicine, where the system unfortunately does not give time. I think it's really important that somebody's willing to sit with them and give them time. It's a product that I'm producing, but it isn't the product that is as important as how they feel. Not only about the product, but mainly about themselves. They come in, they're missing something. After the surgery, they're without an eye. When they leave here, I want them to feel they're whole again, they have an eye. If a person feels good about themselves again, that's about the most I can do or try to do. Fred Harwin is my name. I'm a medical illustrator, ocularist, artist. I think of one end, you have medicine. And over here, art is the opposite. It's a difficult mixture because they aren't supposed to go together. These worlds, to me, are not different.